Jeffrey Metany, popularly known as Mr. Meat, is the main antagonist of the game of the same name. He kidnapped a young girl named Emilia Clarke, and Anthony, a bounty hunter, has to rescue her within 3 nights, formerly 5 hours in Psychopath Hunt version 1.4.1. History overview. Jeffrey is said to be a zombie butcher who is bloodthirsty. He likes to kill people mercilessly and use them for fresh meat, which also shows that he is a cannibal. He wields a meat tenderizer as a weapon to knock out intruders. The player in Mr. Meat 1 was asked to rescue a girl named Emilia Clarke who was last seen in Mr. Meat's warehouse. Mr. Meat also seems to have a great deal of scientific knowledge, as his laboratory shows the humanoid pigs which he was transforming with his victims, and a lot of drawings showing the anatomy of humans and pigs. There are also glass jars having animal body parts inside. However, it seems like Jeffrey used to be a normal man who had a happy family, according to some of the old, broken photos in his house. These photos had the faces of his wife and their 2 daughters scribbled or destroyed off. Later, it was revealed by Coplerians that Jeffrey kicked his wife, Susan, and younger daughter, Michelle, out of his house after discovering that his ex-wife, Susan, had cheated on him in an affair with a man named Frank Miller. He decides to let his older daughter, Rebecca, live with him. Rebecca's diary also tells how Jeffrey clearly had a tense relationship with his ex-wife because of the incident. Past life. Jeffrey was born in December 1943 in a place in Nebraska in the United States. At the age of 20, he was invited to Eagle Junior High School for summer vacation, but it was all just a trick concocted by an unnamed Sister Madeline. He was locked up in that school to become Madeline's slave, where he was forced to work with other children to wash clothes in the laundry, and that's what made Jeffrey mentally unstable and went crazy, where he kept asking Madeline for food in the form of meat, and seeing how Jeffrey started going crazy, Madeline only gave him vegetables to eat because Madeline only wanted strong children. And one time he and another child managed to escape from Eagle Junior High School with the help of a man named William and a child trapped in the school. And finally Jeffrey was able to return to his house and be with his parents again. Mr. Meat 2. Prison Break. In Mr. Meat 2. Prison Break, he was finally going to be executed after many years of trial, with his relatives and acquaintances arriving to witness him get executed via the electric chair and end a tragic chapter of their lives. But Mr. Meat doesn't give up and somehow gets out of his prison cell, and he is said to have prepared a surprise for them. The trailer for Mr. Meat 2 reveals that he managed to turn his family, including Emilia, Dr. White and Anthony, into pigs by giving them a drink called the Bloody Mary, which was actually the red potion, with the help of a friend who was the one that served them the drinks. Only Rebecca didn't turn into a pig, most likely due to the antidote that she was cured with by Dr. White when she was younger, which could have made her immune.